but I do know there's wrestler etiquette about gear and stuff, and I know that you travel with a bunch of suits, and you gotta get that stuff dry cleaned, so
Yep.
how does all of that happen? I mean, I'm under the impression that a lot of guys take their trunks, put them in the hotel bathtub. They've got a process to clean the stuff and dry the stuff. But you're not doing that if you're going straight to the damn bar. So how does all that happen?
You want to know what I did? I started like when I came to Tampa, I would leave a wardrobe with Joe Gomez. I had a wardrobe in Atlanta, a wardrobe in Charlotte, a wardrobe in Miami. Well, we partied in Miami pretty hard too. Um, you know, once again, when I say party, I mean I'm just talking about drinking, raising hell, having fun. I didn't.
So you would
No,
leave the house with multiple pairs of boots and tights, and then just leave some and some clothes in different areas and kid it next time you were in town.
well, I would leave with one robe depending on the event for a week.
Right.
But then I would leave like 5 robes at Joe's house.
I got you.
And every time I came into Florida, I'd grab a different robe. So I had friends, like, and then of course I had my home in Charlotte.
Right.
And I had in Atlanta, I had the hotel where we all stayed at, the Renaissance or the Marriott to begin with. And then, you know, I was very conscious. I mean, and I've lost a lot of my stuff too. I mean, you know, if you fly as much as we did, I mean, you just pray that your bags make it off the plane if they're not stolen. You know what I mean? Of all people, I got Ricky Steamboat and I drank so much all the way back from London one time, or from Germany, on Lufthansa, flew into Charlotte, and I left 2 robes on the plane. And by the time I got back to the plane, which is like 10 minutes back to the plane because of customs, not because of TSA, because of customs, they were gone.
Wow.
So, and I mean, it's me and Ricky just drinking and having fun. So it's a lot to keep track of. And then, of course, I always carried the belt.
Right.
You can't pack that.
And you once upon a time, I think there's a pretty famous story that I don't think a lot of people have heard. I don't think we've told it here on the show. You lost the big gold belt in Birmingham once, did you not?
No, I lost it in Houston.
Okay.
And I had to go to Birmingham and find
Okay.
it. I left it I left my luggage in the trunk of a young lady whose name I mentioned, who got mad at me because I was talking to another girl and left with my gear. So, private eye, police, everybody, and Hurd, of course, some stooge told Hurd that I had lost it. He said, I need to meet you in Birmingham. Actually, it wasn't Birmingham, it was Montgomery.
Okay.
I need to meet you in Montgomery. And I go, okay. He said, you better have the belt with you. I said, why wouldn't I? He said, just have it with you. I want to see it. You know, that voice, right? Okay,
Yeah.
fuck you, Jim. So I pulled it off. In nick of time, I got it back.
How does that happen? They ship it overnight or something, or how does it get from Houston to Montgomery?
I can't remember, but boy, you got to remember, in those days, I was James Bond. I had to be to escape.
My goodness.
Are you kidding me? Good Lord.
Well, hey, this goes to show you anybody who's given Chris Jericho shit about leaving the belt at a Longhorn or losing the title at a Longhorn. Rick left it in the trunk of a car once. It happens. It's just part of it.
No, I left it in the hands of a young lady, and it didn't matter what her trunk. Never leave your gear in a girl's car and then start talking to another girl. It's one thing to get up from a bar and walk over to another girl and leave that one sitting. That's one thing. But to have your stuff in her car and do it, probably not the wisest decision I ever made.
Yeah, I agree. Dave McClay, he wants to know, other than yourself, who has the best robes in wrestling?
Other than myself, my daughter.
Oh, come on. Give me a non-Flair answer. Back in the day.
Oh, back in the day. Oh, either Greg Valentine or Orndorff.
And Greg used Olivia as well, right?
Yes, so did Paul.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's how it would be. They'd order one, and I'd have to up the ante. I need one better. Paul would order one, I'd have to order so, but I was the first.